I weigh 20 stone and 6 pounds.
What's it like to see yourself?
I can't believe that's me. I didn't realise I was that size, and looking back, I was huge.
When I was younger, I didn't really, my body never bothered me. It wasn't until secondary school when I had people make comments that I was fat and that I wasn't very pretty, I was unattractive, and it was just harsh comments all the time. Some people made Facebook groups about me. There used to be accounts on there saying, I hate Crystal, and it was really bad. The police had to get involved to stop it and shut it all down. I would never want my children to go through what I did. And thinking of it now as a mother, I wouldn't want them to go through what I went through. It made me realise that I am quite big and I don't want to be this big.
What is the biggest thing happening in your life right now?
In a few days, I'm flying to Turkey to have gastric sleeve surgery. You have up to 80% of your stomach removed. I'm hoping to lose 10 stone within a year.
It's good to be back.
How old are you, Crystal?
28 years old.
I am 29 years old.
I weigh 20 stone and 6 pounds.
Currently, I weigh 14 stone, 1.5 pounds.
I am size 20 to 22.
I'm currently a 14 to 16.
What's your favourite picture of yourself at the moment?
My favourite picture?
It'll probably be that one, because it shows my tattoos off.
This one.
Why do you like it so much?
I think it's because it's not something I'd normally wear. It's not something I would have worn back then, and because my stomach's more slimmer, I feel like I pull it off. This is the dress that I wore last time when I did my first interview. It's a 3XL. And I now fit in large.
What do you eat in a day?
So in a day, it's like takeaways, it's burgers, it's crisps, it's like all carb.
I've got no chins anymore.
Sometimes I'll buy a takeaway and I'll rip up the receipt so no one finds out that I've had it. I could eat 3 or 4 meals and still not feel full at all.
I look really weird.
I probably trade everything for food. I love the taste of it. I love eating food in general. It isn't very healthy. It is quite bad. My relationship with food has been really bad since I was probably 6, 7 years old. I used to pinch bags of crisps and run outside and put them between next door's fence and our fence. So when they took the fence panel down, there was thousands of crisp packets and they knew it was me.
After the operation, I had to do a liquid stage, so I wasn't allowed to consume actual solids. Onto the actual eating stage of normal foods, I did do that on the 27th of March. I wasn't excited to have food again. I wasn't hungry. So it was just hard because I just didn't crave the foods.
How do you feel when you're eating?
Eating food's the best thing. It is heaven. When I'm eating, I feel relieved. I feel like the stress is gone and I just feel like nothing in the world matters. It is an addiction. It just feels, I guess it's like taking a drug. When you eating food, it relieves everything you're going through and you forget the whole world. You're in your own bubble with your food. And that's how it feels. And it's afterwards, it's a calm down, I guess. You feel crap because you've eaten all this food and you don't need to.
My option isn't to eat anymore when I'm down. So my option is just try and find something to keep me busy instead of thinking of food.
Is it something you miss?
I don't think I miss eating food. I think what does upset me sometimes is when I feel the need to eat and I physically can't because of my restriction.
How do your friends and family see you right now?
My nan's really supportive of it, and she's got bowel cancer, so she's terminal, and she said to me on New Year's Day, she touched my waist and went round and goes, I really hope I do get to see you slim. So that's given me a bit of push to I need to do this and as quick as possible, because I know she was given 18 months and that ends February.
I'm proud, but the person... Sorry. It's my nan because she's not here to see it. Sorry.
When did she pass away?
She passed away on the 10th of April. I just thought, what the fuck is the point in me doing this when she's not here to see it? And that is how I felt, and I hated it. When she first passed, I went to McDonald's because I went, what, sod it. I ordered a large Big Mac meal. You can't not eat certain foods just because you've had weight loss surgery or because of how you feel. You have to process everything. So I tried to normalise the fact that, yes, I've had surgery, I'm eating a Big Mac, but there's nothing you can do about it. And so what if you're going to say, I'm going to put weight back on, I need this. And I had 3 bites and I couldn't eat it. I don't think I'd be where I am today if it wasn't for her.
January 2022, I was looking into gastric sleeve surgery in the UK and it was up to £10,000, which I thought, it's impossible for me to save that because that's a deposit for a house. I decided to book it, to have it in Turkey. It's costing £2,700.
Where would you like to lose weight?
My thighs and my hips, my bum and some of my belly. I want it to be a bit more flatter.
Can you show us where you think you've lost the most weight?
Here on my stomach, definitely. From looking back, my stomach's a lot more flatter. I didn't realise I was that size, and looking back, I was huge. But now looking at me now, I'm so much smaller.
And what misconceptions are there around surgery like this?
You have to have tried everything before just jumping into this because it isn't an easy way out at all.
They don't understand the mental struggle or the physical struggle you have to go through with having surgery. It's not just a quick fix and then you're skinny. You have to still work out, eat the correct foods, have protein. You can eat all foods. It's just how much you eat.
What are you most worried about at the moment?
I know about the risks, blood clots, leakage of your stomach, being fed through a feeding tube for the rest of my life. If it's going to help me be a bit more healthier, I'd rather go through all that than live the life that I'm currently living.
Emotionally, this is one of the hardest things that I think I've ever been through, and it's been hard since the get-go. I'm now struggling with body dysmorphia, which is where I can look at myself in the mirror and I still see this person that's not me, but it's my eyes. It's still me in my mind, but it's not me in images. And I'm still trying to find who I am because the person I was back then is not me now. I hid myself away. I didn't make friends. Whereas now I make more of an effort than what I used to when I was bigger. I feel so much better and I just feel like I'm free from covering up and hiding who I was. And now people can see who I am and who the real me is.